stronger than heroin and 100 times.
Bro, 50 times stronger is fucking crazy, bro. Like, you actually, like, need help if you take that, bro.
Stronger than morphine.
You know what? This is what no tolerance breaks do to people, bro.
Fentanyl is often included in other street drugs like cocaine.
Yo, I watched a video about how a new drug drop, chat, is worse than fentanyl. They like tested it in the 1950s and they thought it was so destructive they stopped testing on this drug and then picked up the testing. Yeah, it's some drug from China. I forgot what it's called. It's like how do you get crazier than fentanyl? I was watching this YouTuber. It's this older black guy. He makes like bodybuilding science videos. He made a video on it. I don't know what his name is, but his always shows up on my homepage.
It makes the drugs cheaper, more potent, addictive, and dangerous. Users of these different street drugs usually are not aware that fentanyl is in the substance that they are buying.
So wait, these people are basically getting poisoned? That's fucked up.
That is Louis Vuitton bags right there. Nah.
Hello, I'm Tommy G. I'm a documentary filmmaker, and I spend much of my time diving into the underworld. Today, we take a look into the world of drugs and drug overdoses. America has more drug overdoses than any country on Earth.
What?
Holy fuck. Bro. What? The closest country is like 47 fucking thousand. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy work, bro. I chose the wrong picture. My fault, chat. Something just threw me off.
Canada. Where's Canada?
By a lot. For the last few decades, we could point to crack, heroin, and meth as the usual suspects in this overdose tragedy. But in the last few years, a new drug has entered the scene to devastating effect: fentanyl.
Americans ages 18 to 45, the leading cause of death now isn't a car crash or a heart attack, It's a fentanyl overdose.
This is the single deadliest drug threat our nation has ever faced. Fentanyl overdoses kill more than
Wow.
150 people each day.
Investigators seized.
Wow, shit makes Oxy look like child's play.
Jesus.
This Oxy right here. Wow.
Ever faced. Fentanyl overdoses kill more than 150 people each day.
Investigators seized nearly 35,000 fentanyl pills, more than $300,000 in cash, and a number of guns and vehicles.
300,000 fentanyl pills and 11 pounds of fentanyl powder vacuum sealed and stuffed inside the gas tank of an SUV.
Deputies in Alabama raced to save a 1-year-old who allegedly was overdosing on fentanyl.
Fentanyl killed over 73,000 people.
Those parents need to be stoned, bro. The parents of that child need to be stoned to death. They need to get 5,000 lashes so their body could barely operate, and they need to be stoned in GTA.
In 2022,
Why do you say- why do
making
you
it
have to
by
add
far
in
the most
GTA?
fatal drug in our country.
I don't like how he added in GTA. I would just do it in real life.
As far as I can tell, there are a few main reasons contributing to the rise of fentanyl. First, the supply. There seem to be no consequences for the Chinese manufacturers making the drug, and their Mexican cartel business partners have been wildly successful at taking advantage of our poorly defended borders. The next issue we face is how much of our illegal drug supply is now being cut with fentanyl. In the drug dealer world, this is referred to as being stomped on. After speaking with many drug dealers, I found that most dealers have no idea how much of their product has fentanyl cut into it. Lastly, it takes an insanely small dose of fentanyl to kill somebody. It's been reported that as little as 2 milligrams are a fatal dose. That's as big as a few grains of salt. The main focus of this documentary will be coming to understand fentanyl's journey to and through America. How it starts in China, how it goes through Mexico, the process of smuggling it across the border,
Was narcotics stuffed inside a car engine that somehow was still running?
how local dealers move it, how it makes its way across the country through our very own postal service, and finally, the devastation it's causing in cities across the country. Folks, this is the journey of fentanyl through America.
Yo, honestly, chat, this is why I think I'd rather live in a city than in rural areas. Because in my experience, rural areas, they have less things to entertain themselves with. And I feel like sometimes they just use drugs as entertainment.
No, this is actually facts. Like, that's actually like super big facts. Like, nobody like really even peeps it, but it's so fucked up that like the people in rural communities, like, they really don't have shit else to do. So like, it's really easy for them to get into drugs because they have nothing to do.
Feel me? And at least in a city, like, you have things like movie theaters and, things to distract yourself with. That's why I genuinely feel like distractions are useful. Not too much distraction. Like, you shouldn't be watching YouTube videos all day. But if you have no distractions, I know so many people that just turn to drugs. And even in the area I grew up in, we at least had things to do. There was areas a little bit further out from us that didn't have shit, and all them niggas was drug addicts. We used to make fun of them. When we would play them in basketball, some shit like that. We like, you drug addict ass niggas. Fuck out of here, nigga. Like, we would just bully them because, like, that was the brand of the whole area. All they did was drugs because they didn't have nothing else to do in that area. Me personally, I grew up playing basketball and video games, man. I don't.
No, facts. Like, people don't even peep that, like, just giving yourself something to do takes you away from all the negative shit you could be doing. Yeah.
What niggas be doing nowadays?
I'm probably boring as shit right now. I'm not gonna lie.
We head to the border town of Nogales, where we speak to a fentanyl dealer that can give us the ins and outs of how the drug...
What area? So I spent most of my life growing up in Markham, and Markham quickly became a pretty decently sized city because all the Chinese niggas moved in. But then there's an area...
Where the fuck is that at? Hold on. I don't know why I brought it back here. Markham, Ontario. Damn. 300K? What the fuck? What the fuck, people?
outside Markham in Toronto called Stouffville, which is a little further north. And back when I was growing up, Stouffville was brand new, and all them niggas was drug addicts, bro. All of them. We used to make fun of those niggas a lot. Now I think Stouffville's a busier area, and there's probably another area that's spawning north of Stouffville that's something else. I don't know what it is. I lost track.
Smuggled across the border. Here's what we learned.
These cars have been impounded by Border Patrol, and they're giving you a warning that there's fentanyl within these cars right now. You ready too? Mi primera pregunta es ¿qué son las maneras o rutas que fentanyl llega a América?
Puedes ver las chaquetas aquí, se brinca, por aquí vienen los azules, mira, está al otro lado, ahí estamos lookout, mira.
This dealer seemed really paranoid about Mexican cartel members wanting to snipe us or shoot us across the border. I don't know how much of it was nonsense, but he was getting me paranoid too.
I'm a little nervous right now. I'm going to ask him about this, but there's snipers or shooters. Border Patrol warned us. Like,
Guys in the south side, they don't give a shit about your channel. They want to make money. So if you're in their way,
we're not crossing.
Okay.
Hey, W cop.
I'm a bit nervous.
That full gun has a sell license.
Cuando fuimos caminando, ¿sientes ojos en nos?
Todo el mundo te está mirando, todo el mundo está trabajando. Ahorita la frontera, como viste, está caliente ahorita.
¿La cartel tiene poder en este lado de frontera?
Por todos lados está Chicago, Nueva York, tienen poder por todos lados.
Ellos tienen el poder a asesinato en Estados Unidos.
Sí, te pueden tirar balazos por la fence donde estábamos parados y tú pueden tirar balazos por ahí.
El primero ruta que fentanyl viene a Estados Unidos es por hombres que caminantes.
Sí.
Son las otras maneras.
Si no, a veces cruzan por el Río Grande. Ahí también pueden cruzar por la frontera con el carro.
Ellos capturaron.
Agarraron ese carro, como puedes ver.
Policía, Border Patrol.
Sí.
This is so out of pocket, but does anybody else hate when your, like, friend just becomes the craziest fuckboy ever, bro? Like you don't even know how else to say it. That nigga's just a fuckboy, bro. Like, you can't even, like, try to save him. Like, it's just bad. Like, anyway, sorry, what I was saying was, like, don't you just hate when your friend just becomes, like, the ultimate fuckboy? Like, and, like, you low-key would never have thought bro would have became such a crazy fuckboy. Like, you would just thought, like, he was gonna be a kind of dick. Like, you know, like, you get those people in your life where you're like, yeah, that nigga's gonna be kind of like, he might be an asshole later in life. But, like, no, bro, this nigga went full-blown fuckboy. And he's black! He's black and he's a fuckboy. That's even worse, bro. I don't even know how it all happened so fast, bro. Like, it just looks so bad, bro. Surprise. Just doesn't know. My fault. I be getting distracted sending texts, bro. I gotta stop doing that shit.
Tumban uno, van a pasar 10.
¿Piensas que tienes un trabajo nervioso?
Sí, mucho nervioso. Aquí hay mucha gente de la frontera aquí, mucho border patrol, policías. Entonces todo el mundo se pone nervioso.
¿Qué es la castigada si...
Bro, I get nervous fucking crossing the border, and I'm a fucking civilian. I don't even have shit wrong. I just don't know if someone's gonna want a fucking power trip while I'm there. Bro, I can't even imagine niggas moving with, like, drugs out, put them in jail for life. Fucking, I panic, man. I can't even hold that in, bro. I'm not even a nervous nigga, but I panic.
tú estás caught?
Pues a uno lo mete por años, depende, 20 años, 15 años, depende de la persona que agarren, con qué te agarran. Todo depende. Ahorita hay mucho demanda ahorita para los azules. Todo el mundo lo quiere en Chicago, Nueva York. Los precios
What's
están
blues?
subiendo.
What is that?
Para este trabajo necesitas
blues?
comunicar mucho con el cartel.
Sí, muchos se tienen que comunicar, por eso cargas radio, no cell phone, nada de eso.
Tengo mucho miedo cuando...
You bring coke with you, that's why. Blues is fent? Bro, I don't do coke. And they call it blues. It got a nickname now.
Pienso sobre cartel. ¿Qué es para...
Wait, why is cocaine called blues? Hold on, wait. Why is cocaine called blues? Oh no, fentanyl. Fentanyl is blue. Okay. Blues are severe. Oh wait, so like okay, I get it now.
Dude.
El cartel no es mal, que el cartel más quiere ayudar gente, más queremos darle comer a nuestra familia, es todo.
Hay muchas ciudades en Estados Unidos que son afectan sobre los azules.
So like, how do they cut that shit though? Like, what do they cut it with? Like the hospitals do, because don't the hospitals like cut it with something so it doesn't instantly kill you? Like, what is the... I guess I'm asking, what is the fucking shit? Fuck, ass, barf, shit, damn it. What do they cut it with? Like, what's the ingredient do they use? Or is it just uncut? That's why it's so strong.
¿Qué sientes sobre esto?
No tienes que sentir como si nada, si nomás es trabajo, nos pagan y es todo.
¿Es peligroso para tú hablar conmigo?
Sí, es muy peligroso, ahorita pueden tirar balazos de ahí, de la frontera por acá.
Es la verdad que
Why don't you move
millones
away from the
de
fucking wall?
azules entran a la frontera
No,
todo el
that's
día?
frying me. That was frying me, bro. Like, that was saying, like, oh, the wall is so dangerous. Bro, get the fuck away from the fucking wall then, bro.
Millones de pastillas pasan por la frontera, por carros, por venes, de todo.
Es la droga más popular a vender, like heroin nada más, crack nada más.
Fentanyl es número uno, azules son el número uno ahorita.
It's just interesting to hear it from the dealer perspective because everyone plays a little chain in the story. There's the Chinese chemist, there's the cargo ship operator that brings it over here, there's the guy at the ports, there's the guy in the cartel that, hey, if he doesn't do it, maybe they get his family. There's a guy that brings it to the border, there's a guy that crosses the border, there's a guy that sells it to the border, and somehow ends up in the hands of the addict. We just talked to a guy that gets it over the border. Now we're going to talk to a local dealer and see the differences in the game there.
Bro, Tommy, how do you find these people? Bro, how do you find drug dealers and local dealers? How do you find niggas willing to talk to you, bro?
I'm not
Because it's a risk for them. All he needs to do is fuck up on one frame of a blur. GG's. GG's. You gotta be real. Yo, you can't fuck up the edit.
I
at
wanted
all.
to see how local street dealers were interacting with fentanyl, so we went to Tucson, Arizona at a very sketchy motel to hear it from the dealers themselves. Here's what they said.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Arizona is looking crazy the more I watch these videos.
My gosh.
This place is sketch heaven, huh?
America.
How have you seen blues change the game?
Drastic. It was like $25, $30 like 5-6 years ago. Now that shit $1, knocking everybody off. I got family members dying from that shit.
If I buy $1,000 worth of fentanyl, how much can I flip that for if I'm selling it piece by piece?
And then how much you get your 1,000 pills for, times that by $1. I mean, $1 times 1,000 pills. What's an ARG? I see people bang out 2 pills at a time. So it's like you figure they get dope shit every hour or so. So they're doing at least 1 to 2 pills every hour, 2 hours. As soon as they go to sleep, they don't nod out, but they don't really go to sleep. They come back up right away. They'll come back up. They're going to be morning.
That's so
People don't sleep
sad,
much on
dog.
They be not at all. They be like this. They don't be sleep. You know what I mean? They'll be like that, but they'll be awake.
We got a presidential election coming up in 2024. Do you think the border and fentanyl should be at the top of the list for priorities for the next president?
These people want it, so it's going to come down to the people. It don't matter who you vote for. It's sugar.
It's not coming down to the people, bro. Humans, you're biologically built away. You're designed to want to fuck. You're designed to want to eat. You're designed to want to survive. Those are biological. You can't blame niggas, bro. You can't blame the people.
No, facts.
You can't blame the people, bro. You can't, dog. Especially because their shit is being laced with this substance, and then now they have a desire for the substance. Like, it is like a Trojan horse being used to sabotage their bodies and to fry their minds. How could that be the people's fault?
Kids too that the off the shit, they come to the middle, and then it's too much because their body's not immune to that, so they don't react to
Why did my nigga agent choose to speak facts right there, bro? Like, he didn't really have to do that, bro. Like, I'm not gonna judge anybody because, like, everybody comes from different things type shit. And, like, that's fine. There's no problem with coming from different places. But it's when you come from different places and then, like, for example, like, that guy, like, you know what you're doing isn't technically morally correct. But you're choosing to do it anyway, which is whatever. But you can't say, like, it all depends on who you vote for. It doesn't depend on who you vote for. Like, that should be an issue no matter who you vote for. Like, I feel like that's more like a public safety issue than a fucking issue that's like who you vote for type shit. Like, what kind of fucking weirdo says that shit? Weird ass niggas be doing drugs, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't say that though. Don't come for me.
One pill can be, get to the very end of that pill, that's the perfect. Now if you're popping the whole thing, you're giving everybody all at once. Now if you smoke it, you do it little, and you chill. Little, and you chill. It's not a whole just boom. That's what's these people, it's because these kids is popping them.
You guys know that?
And I don't really know, maybe,
Why?
For a customer.
What was the purpose of that? And why was it? Hold on, wait. I have so many questions in that one clip. One, why the fuck wasn't your gun loaded? I'm sorry, bro. That's just coming from another nigga that know, like, that's been from that type of environment. Why the fuck isn't your gun loaded? Your gun should never be unloaded. That's the whole point of the gun.
I can't speak personally on that, but that's none of my business. That shit have people by the balls. Like, they have a whole different person, out of character. It's like going against family, going against loyalty, going against their morals. You can't help but to lose respect, dog. That shit's hard not to. Like, I know it ain't a damn thing that I do, so make them stop. That's their choice, right? Yeah, so I know they put it today now.
So if you were the U.S.
You know what bothers me? It's like the easy, short-term, fun decisions are so easy to make, especially in America. And then the satisfying, gratifying, purpose-filled decisions are very challenging.
No facts. Like if they would have like you could tell that they're not doing any self reflection because like in their eyes like they're taking it as like a don't shoot the messenger type of vibe right now, but like it's different. Like there are levels. Like you could shoot the messenger in this scenario. Like the messenger can get killed. Like you're dealing with some really dangerous shit. Like that could end your life. Not even by like any of the crackheads or anything else, but by like what it, like say somebody starts a rumor about you and like it's not even true in that life. Like you could die from that shit, bro. Like just off of a rumor. You don't it doesn't even have to be true. Like you get shot in the fucking face and like it won't even be true.
It's way easier to eat bad than to eat healthy. It's like there's more degenerate things to do than healthy things to do. That's just the way it is. So the making healthy decisions becomes a lot harder when the fucked up shit is way easier to do all the time. All the time, bruh. And it's expensive too.
President, would you put pressure on China to say, hey, cut down on that shit being manufactured in your country?
I'm like a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, too. I don't believe that. And they never gonna stop this big
You think it's being made here?
Oh, no, I know it's not being made.
I don't think there's no stopping it now.
He knows the government is in on it too.
Where do you guys view yourself on the scale of good and evil? We're going to take you guys to the next part of this journey in this fentanyl world.
We hit the road to Phoenix to revisit the Zone. The Zone was one of the biggest homeless camps in America, but it recently got cleaned up by local law enforcement in the city after lots of angry Phoenix residents rallied together to get the homeless people off the streets. This is one of the hot spots of fentanyl.
But like, here's the real question. Did they really get them off the streets? Did they get them off the streets? Or did they get them off their street? Like, people don't ask those questions enough. Like, yeah, they got them off of their street, but are they off the streets? Like, oftentimes we treat the homeless epidemic like moving around trash. Like, we treat these people like garbage. Like, you're not happy that they're on your street. Okay, but why are they on your street in the first place? Why don't they have a home in the first place?
Country. Let's talk to the people on the street.
Is it the Chinese guy that's making it? Is it the Mexican guy that's selling it? Is it the dealer? Is it the user?
Chinese.
Can you tell people a little about your story and how you ended up on the street?
Man, I didn't get to the street when my wife passed away.
How long ago was that?
When I got out of prison, about 7 years ago.
You got out of prison, your wife passed away.
Like, listen to that, bro. He's just a victim of circumstance. Like, he's homeless because he was in prison, which is probably a fault, which might be a fault of his own. But even though he was on the street, like, it's not his fault. You know, like he was on the right path and then got taken off of that path.
What's your drug of choice?
Spice.
Spice?
What's that?
That's a crazy one.
What's
I did
that? What's
spice
that?
when I was a teenager. How much does a spice habit cost a day?
$5.
There's people that they pay their taxes and they're mad that it goes to homelessness and addiction and drug addiction. What do you think about that?
We work for it.
You pay your taxes? How do you pay your taxes?
By working.
What do you do?
A regular job.
When did you notice that sweeping through the city or changing the city?
Like 4 years ago, maybe?
Do you think there should be harsher penalties for dealers? Do you think there should be more resources for the people?
Well, I know McDonald's Sprite when I see it.
Well, addicted to it?
Resources for the people addicted to it.
Have you had any loved ones or any family members affected by fentanyl?
A lot.
And what is that like?
It's horrible. Sad. I was an addict too, but...
How did you shake it?
Just going to rehab.
Do you know people that have died from fentanyl?
Mm-hmm. Like probably 30.
30 people?
Yeah, a lot.
How has it been being an employee where there's people on fentanyl all the time?
It's just kind of part of society. I don't know, it's pretty sad.
How many years did this go back?
Probably like the last 5 years.
Yeah? How bad has it gotten?
really bad. The other day when I was going to the bathroom, there was like one of those pills on the floor, and there's a little kid running around. It's just sad because he could have picked it up. You know, I'm just glad I found it before he did. You know.
Whoa. Whoa.
We met both of you about 6-8 months ago. The zone was a completely different place.
The blues is ruining America, and it's ruining, like, and that's why I say that shit. El Chapo, you feel me?
Wait, seen this play out before. Hold on.
They should have released him, though. He told him, y'all don't release me, I'm gonna release the blue-eyed demon upon the world. They should have released him.
The first time we visited the zone was back in early part of 2023. This was our first time getting to see what fentanyl was doing to a city, and we wanted to learn more, but we had no idea where to look. Luckily, we met a resident of the zone who went by Miss Lady, and when she heard we were asking about fentanyl, she went around the corner to her dealer and came back with a handful of fentanyl and crystal meth. Here's how that conversation went.
I just buried my daughter last month from an accident overdose.
They said when you smell popcorn, that's when the blue is lit.
Sometimes.
Do you know anyone that can show us what it looks like?
What a blue looks like?
Yeah.
No, because ain't no one going to be brave enough. Oh, there you go.
That's it right there.
She just capped at her mind. It was right beside her. You can't say no ASAP. You gotta see. You gotta actually try. She didn't try hard enough.
Yeah.
So that's fentanyl.
Yeah.
And how do you use like a
They
pen?
can smoke it.
No,
they
you
can
just
shoot.
yourself.
So that's enough to overdose on?
Yeah.
And how much do they need to get high?
One hit.
Like how much is that? Though, like a tiny little crumble?
Like a. It costs
Couple
up to
dollars.
$30.
That one pill is $30.
Sometimes.
She might have got scammed. The last nigga said it was $1. Not that that's the important fact in here in this documentary.
How long does that last somebody?
Like 5 minutes. Okay, my daughter was a methamphetamine user. At Christmas, she told me that she wasn't getting high anymore off of the meth, so she switched to crack cocaine. Well, she got some bad shit. So on a Friday, she overdosed.
It was laced with fentanyl.
And that crack cocaine was laced with fentanyl.
I'm going to take you guys to go contribute some fentanyl.
That contributes the weird verb to use in this constant. Contribute fentanyl to what? Agent about to be off the pills, bro. This shit, I grew up scared of shit like this, chat. This is the reason why the most I'll ever do is some good old caffeine, chat. You can't, bro. You could say, Agent, I'll give you $1 million to try this drug. My mental is way more.
What's up, man? Trying to hop on that GTA?
I'll get on when I'm back.
Alright, bet. What you call it? I'm streaming. I'm just reacting to Agent. Reacting to fentanyl. Man, can't lie, bro. Young niggas got dumped, bro.
You say you did?
Yeah.
Son, what?
And bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. She's frying me right now. Because, like, she keeps trying to say, like, oh, it's because of this. I'm like, bro, no. It's because your parents want you to, bro. Don't fucking lie.
You know what that means, right?
Where the huzz? Where the huzz? I'm still kind of sad, but where the huzz? Where the huzz?
I'll be back down in like a month, bro. We're going on 2 minutes.
We have to. I need the huzz.
That's what I'm saying. Start saving money so we go to like Ocean City or some shit.
I might have to, bro.
Like genuinely.
Damn, and next month I'm gonna be out of school.
Oh, it's your senior year too. You better like it. You know everyone will be in Ocean City for beach week.
Bro, I'm not going again, bro.
What, to beach week?
Yes, bro.
Why?
Cause, bro, like, literally, fool, like, I'm still in high school, but I'm in the same boat as you niggas, for real, bro. Like, I'm gonna feel old if I go back there and I'm like, bro, I'm older than all these people.
That's real shit.
Like, I feel like we outgrew beach week.
I'm trying to do a little trip with like us three, Julie, and then just like a bunch of the men.
I'm sorry, bro. We need to invite bitches. There's nothing wrong with the guys' trip, but there needs to be some kind of buns attending the trip.
That's why you go to the beach, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Throw a little, like, healthy bread, just invite a couple friends, bro.
I get. You know what we need to focus on? We need to focus on making money.
That's gonna come, bro.
Nigga. This bitch ass charts.
Trust I'm locked in.
I'm sick of these bitch ass charts. Unless these bitch ass charts are making me some money and they're not making me any money right now. Back to my reactions, bro.
I love where I'm at mentally.
How the fuck y'all to switch up that fast, bro?
Bro, the crazy thing is, bro, like, she's not, like, you can tell that she doesn't want to, bro. And I'm like, bro, if you don't want to, then don't, bro. But if you do, then do, bro. I just need you to say that shit with your chest.
What was it?
Like, I don't give a fuck if we're done or not. But, like, say that shit with your chest, cuz. Don't be no bitch about it.
You gotta tell Aaron, bro. Nigga like that.
Low-key, does he have a class right now?
Nah, he's chilling.
Alright, bet. I'm about to call him right now.
You actually might be able to come in and do it.
Then it'll just be a 3-man. 3-man mission. Wait, when do you get back to the room?
My class ends at 1:10, something like that.
Alright, bet. Call me when you're back in your room, bro, because Aaron's phone sounds like ass.
Alright, bet.
Alright, bro. Back to the reaction chat.
Way more valuable than any money anybody can give me. I'm not compromising it for no money. Fuck no. $100 million. Bro, I'm so good mentally. I'm sharp, and I feel like now I'm healthier. Like
I feel like you should never give an addict money. Like, and I feel like daring somebody to do fent for $100 mil is the same thing as creating an addict. So, like, yeah, that $100 mil is gonna be cool, but now he's gonna have fent and nowhere to get fent, bro.
is on point. That's not worth. There's no money worth sacrificing it for. Fuck no.
That all is for $20.
Yeah, I have a hookup. This many pills can get your sucked.
Our sucks a common currency around here.
I don't know, you're a man. Any man wants to suck.
So this is where I sleep at mostly, but it's really an extra space for people that might need it, like coming through or just need a spot for the night.
You welcome anybody or what?
Yeah.
Like, look at that guy, bro. That's a real. You could tell that he's a real chill dude, bro. Like, you could tell that bro's like genuinely like a guy, man. Like, he's chill. Like, he good people for real. And like, it's sad, bro, because like, he's such a good dude, and you could tell he's such a good dude, but he can't, like, you feel me? Like, he can't type shit. My dumbass was on the wrong side of the chat. But dead ass though, chat. That shit sad as fuck, yeah. That shit sad as fuck, yo.
Have you ever said no to a guest?
No.
How long have you been here, man?
8 months, I think. About as long as he's been here.
What do you think of this place?
It sucks.
How has it changed?
They wiped all the tents out, road by road.
The city of Phoenix cleaned out the final block of the zone.
They're used.
And like, the craziest shit about that shit is, bro, like, it'll really make you feel bad, bro, because like, honestly, bro, them cops be dicks, bro. Like, and you could tell they never known what it's like to go without something in a lot of cases, or like to go without something to that extent. So they're always dicks about cleaning up homeless encampments. Like, these people aren't people. You feel me? I always thought that shit was so wild. That shit is crazy for real.
1,000 people in this area. Where have they
Wow.
gone?
Most of them sheltered. A lot of them spread out through the city. Some of them still here.
Different motels and shelters?
Yeah.
How come you guys haven't joined them?
I was the last man standing. I just couldn't leave and be in a hotel with my friends here. It was still intense.
Wow.
What impact has fentanyl had on the city?
Look, if anybody, like, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't have the funds to, but if I did, bro, I would find this guy, bro. I'd find this guy. That's a W fucking guy right there. He said I didn't want to be on the fucking streets because my guys are still out here, bro. That's W fucking mans, bro. Like, that's the G-est shit I've heard. I would be homeless with my niggas than in a fucking hotel room comfortable. That's G fucking shit. He don't even need to be there. He's there because he chooses to. That's fucking crazy.
It's the city's worst nightmare. I stopped, thank God, that I almost died from it, to where now that was good enough for me not to do it no more.
You guys...
Like, and that's the crazy thing, bro. He's turning his life around, bro. That's the crazy shit. Like, as a man, he understands.
Have loved ones, friends, family that have died from fentanyl.
Hey, that's your body?
I do, yes.
How many people do you think you've known that have died from fentanyl?
3 here and 1 was relative.
He knows 3 people that died, and one of them was his relative. That means one of them was blood, and he was gone off of fent, bro. That's fucking sad.
So who's to blame in this chain? There's the Chinese laboratory that makes them, and there's the end user, the addict. Who is to blame in that chain?
Ourselves.
If your family watches this, is there any message you'd have to them?
Look at his, bro, like, where are we at? 2101? Bro, look at his mentality versus, and look at the other guy's mentality. Like, just look at their mentalities from, like, a standpoint of, like, you feel me? Like,
it's not coming down to the people, bro.
Like that, but the real way.
We got a presidential election coming up in 2024. Do you think the border and fentanyl should be at the top of the list for priorities for the next president?
These people want, so it's gonna come down to the people. It don't matter who you vote for.
bro, like,
It's not
like,
coming down
like,
to the people, bro.
like, listen to that, bro. Like, there's no accountability here. Like, this man, as a man, like, he took accountability for his own actions and accepted.
You'd have to them?
I'm okay. I don't like where I'm at, but this is what I'm living with right now, and this is where I'll be.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have 2, 130 and 135.
Is there anything in particular you'd say to them?
I still love y'all. I'm sorry you have to see me like this, but it's just a choice that I've made.
Hey.
Damn, bro.
That's crazy, bro. And like, there's, you could tell that there's such good people. Like, that's the fucked up thing. Like, this shit really does happen to good people. Like, I've known it myself because I've seen people that I've known, like, go down that rabbit hole where they just fucking tweaked out all the time, spazzing. And, like, they really good people, bro. Like, you would never think that they would end up like that, bro. But it's so sad to see them end up like that, bro. Like, I know this one girl. She was fucking gorgeous. A couple years later, bro, in high school, bro, why do I see her strung out off of something in the middle of the city, bro? Like, this girl was gorgeous, bro, and she was just out there strung the fuck out. Like, that shit is so sad, bro. It's so sad what fentanyl does to people.
Damn.
Guys, like, the experience was awesome. I think everybody that was here or will be here, I think it's a choice that they make. I don't think anybody's forced to be here, and I'm definitely not. To my sons and to my ex-wife and them that worry about me and care about me. The last place I had, there was a fire. Everything was burned, but the only thing was left, a Bible and a pocket with the Bible was still working and undamaged. And that was a light and my keys. And that gave me hope.
That's crazy. So like this, so like, look at that, bro. Like, listen to what he just said, bro. He literally, like, he's only there because his house burned down, bro. That's sad, bro. That's super sad. And that girl on that I just scrolled past on fucking Snapchat is super bad. Super fucking bad. If I ever make it big, what's her shit? Mackenzie Island? Yeah, hit me up.
They're supplying pipes to people.
Pipes and syringes and everything else. It's a van. It pull up. So I don't understand that. Half of these motherfuckers gone because of that shit. I would believe. I would stay here too if I was an addict. The people that's here, they race to that van. The van here. Like, my boyfriend been homeless since he been 11 years old. His mom was a piece of shit.
Wait, what?
Since 11? Since 1? Wait a second.
Van here. Like, my boyfriend been homeless since he been 11 years old.
What? Since 11 is crazy. Cannot lie.
Mom was a piece of shit.
Wait, what?
Look at Agent's face. Look at Agent's face. Bro said, what?
And that provides syringes and things of that nature? Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if I was, I'd have some questions about the intents.
When he came to the zone, like 3 years ago, he made a home for himself.
Do you know what kind of childhood trauma he experienced?
Abused by women. His mom used to let her homegirls sexually abuse him and things like that. She'll make him go commit crimes so she can get money and stuff like that.
Is there anyone, a specific person you have in mind that you would like to send a message to that might watch this?
I want to send a message to my kid. All three of them, bro. It's not easy here, but I know that fight that I have to fight on my own. And when I get done, they will see my face. And for my auntie and my mama and Lexus, y'all can kiss my ass. I had a good mom. My mom raised me in the church. She did a good job. I did wrong on my own. Yeah, I just went to jail because a friend of mine got shot, and they took me to jail because they said me and my boyfriend know who shot him, and that's why I got an ankle monitor. Now I gotta go do 4.5 years in prison.
You have to go do 4.5
For
years?
conspiracy theory on a murder, and I didn't do it.
You're guaranteed going to prison?
Oh yeah, but that's because my other charges.
Last time we were here...
Oh, shit.
Okay, shit, fuck, man. This video just made me grateful, I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, facts. That's crazy work. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy work.
Have mercy.
Joe's business was surrounded by people, so we're here to pay an old friend a visit and catch up with Joe, the sandwich shop owner. How are you doing?
Good.
Last time we were here about 8 months interviewing you, and the place was surrounded.
Right.
What's changed since we last talked to you?
The judge said, get out.
And what do you think about that?
See my smile?
And, like, you honestly, like, as much as you want to be like, oh, this guy, like, the owner of the restaurant's a dick, you can't even say that bro's, like, a bad person. Because he's not, though. He's truthfully not even a bad person. It's just the fact that this dude literally, like, he can't run his business with a bunch of homeless people sitting outside. That's bad business. That's terrible business. So, like, he has to be happy. Because, like, he was going to end up homeless.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I really like to be safe, you know, to come to work and feel safe. Feel safe for my girls. But when I go shopping and I leave, I want them to be safe. And there's some crazy people that are high on drugs. So at least there's hope, and at least they've been doing a great job.
So no more people.
Now they're just more spread out, though.
That's got to be a relief.
It's a miracle.
We're going to tuck in and eat, and we'll see you guys in the next part of this journey.
Damn!
How much does it cost a day to keep the blues going?
I can do like 10 a day, but the more you smoke, the more serious it gets. The addiction gets stronger. And I have known certain people that could be sick up until 40 pills.
That's a lot of...
40? 40 pills? That's a lot of pills. That's a lot of pills, bro.
Yeah, you think they're overdose, but you know, your body adjusts to it.
How hard is it to find blues around here?
It's not hard, but you gotta keep coming up with the money.
How much does it cost for one dose, one hit?
Well, right now it's starting to cost like $3 a pill.
How long have you been doing fentanyl?
Not that long, just a year maybe.
By the city dropping off tinfoil and pipes to people, do you think that's helping? or hurting addicts?
I think that it helps.
Yeah? How so?
Because you can maintain a certain amount of dignity with the cleanliness.
I was very curious to see how fentanyl was making its way around
Wait,
the
what did
country.
she say?
By the city dropping off tinfoil and pipes to people, do you think that's helping or hurting addicts?
I think that it helps.
Yeah? How so?
Because you can maintain a certain amount of dignity with the cleanliness.
I was very curious.
No. There's no way. There's no way a person believes that. No way the city enabling your addiction. Like, there's no way the city validating, like, when should a city ever validate somebody's addiction? That doesn't even sound right. There's no way the city of Arizona is validating people's addictions.
See how fentanyl was making its way around the country. So I met with a dealer that went by the name The Postman to see how he was using the U.S. Postal Service to send thousands of fentanyl pills to cities all around the country. This is what he had to say.
So I'm Tommy, I'm here with...
So man, this is the postman, the local postman.
One of the things that we're covering in this video is how fentanyl, the blue pill, makes it all around to American cities across the country. How many drugs do you think go through the post office every year?
It's easy to get at least about 1 million pills through. It all depends on who you go to and who is going through.
Alright, let's see how this is done. So how long have you been in this business?
20 years.
Does it make you nervous?
It gets me nervous, but a lot of people do this. A lot of this pays the bill, so people gotta do it. So you need your box like this. Usually you put a towel. Basically, you put it in there like this.
Am I bugging or would a towel not add like a lot of weight?
Both.
How much will you pick up and how much do you send to the mail?
It depends on how many they need. These are 1,000. 1,000 is about
1,000 pills?
Yes, 1,000 pills. So we can sell 5,000, 10,000. It all depends on the customer what they're trying to receive.
So how much can you pick up 1,000 pills for?
You can get the pills anywhere from 900 for 5,000 to $6,000. It all depends who you are and where you're at.
You're basically a wholesaler.
Yes.
You don't have to go to the individual little customers. You just go to another big dog in another city.
Yep.
And what do you flip it for?
It depends where I'm at. If I'm in New York, out there they're selling for $60 each.
A pill?
A pill, $60 each a pill.
What?
You could charge $10,000 for 5 of them.
On the flip side, there's people that are out in the...
Wait! The prices aren't making no sense. The last nigga said $1. Inflation is hitting crazy in New York.
Chat, I might have to start selling fent, bro. What? I know what I've been saying, but 60 a pill? I'm not even that far from New York.
The street, their whole life.
$1 at wholesale?
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about your impact?
We've talked to people out in the street. People don't want to quit. There's some people that rather do
Yeah.
it. There's people that don't want to. There's some people that don't want to get no help. This is their way out. A lot of people say fentanyl's killing the streets. There's some people that will tell you fentanyl's saving them.
So do you have any sort of moral anxiety about what you do?
No, not really.
We got it in a safety deposit box. So you send the key separately?
It depends. It's all on request. If the customer needs it, we will send the key. It's usually in the box. You can cover up the box just so it don't make no noise. Gets past the post office. You could dump your local shampoo. It's just like Walmart. Whatever they order, you send it. Just like this.
Bro, what the fuck am I watching?
Go ahead and close it up.
I'm assuming you're not putting the dealer's
Bro,
address
this nigga's giving us the play-by-play on how to move drugs through the post office.
No, we use different addresses, different names. If he feels comfortable with that, we'll send it to his address. If not, we'll get another address.
Is the biggest thing standing in your way a dog?
So much of this comes through the border that I'm not worried about a dog. If they take one box, guess what? 10 boxes made it there.
Do you know anything about the journey of fentanyl? Do you know from starting in China to going through Mexico? Do you know anything about how it makes it through?
Usually they're saying a lot of people get it from China just to throw the U.S. off, but the way they make it in Mexico right now, they usually make it out in the fields,
So what's the most you ever made in a week doing this?
I've made 100,000.
In a week?
In one day.
Wait.
Wait, what is that?
What's the net?
Dealers.
Bro, this nigga's giving us the play-by-play on how to move drugs through the post office.
This nigga's drawing up pleas for us.
No, we use different addresses, different names. If he feels comfortable with that, we'll send it to his address. If not, we'll get another address.
Is the biggest thing standing in your way a dog?
So much of this comes through the border that I'm not worried about a dog. If they take one box, guess what? 10 boxes made it there.
Do you know anything about the journey of fentanyl? Do you know from starting in China to going through Mexico? Do you know anything about how it makes it through?
Usually they're saying a lot of people get it from China just to throw the U.S. off. But like the way they make it in Mexico right now, they usually make it out in the fields, you know.
So what's the most you ever made in a week doing this?
I've made 100,000
in a week.
In one day.
Yeah, I'm selling fent. There's no alternative. I have to sell fent now.
Wait.
100K in one day? That nigga said 100 grand. He making 100 bands a fucking day.
What's the net? Like, after expenses, though. Like, after you pay for everything, how much did you make that day?
Look, Agent thinking about it, bro. I swear he's thinking about it. He's thinking about selling fent. And I don't blame him.
Cash App, is this, how do you even get that kind of money?
Sometimes they can fly out here, come see you in person. They can send you the money. They can mail you the money. It all depends how they want to do it.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
A couple more times, you know, I'm trying to open up a lucrative business, get out of this, but...
It sounds like you're looking at it the way a local bar owner would, where if you serve the drinks, it's up to them what they want to do with them, and it's not necessarily your fault if they drink till they die or do the blues till they die. Is that kind of how you feel about it?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you could talk to the mother of someone that's out in the streets and they're worried about their son who's on fentanyl, what would you say to that mother?
I know a couple mothers there.
That's a really good question.
It's not always about just selling it to them. Sometimes we try to help out too. But, you know, some of these people, they don't want to help. Man, they want to do this shit.
So basically they're not buying it from you, they'll buy it from somewhere else.
Yeah, they're going to buy it from somebody else. I mean, might as well just go in my pocket. And you put the name and the address, you contact your customer, and it's on the way, buddy.
Like, it's really hard to make money. So when you think that you can spend about $1,000, send this through the mail, I guess it's easy to see why people are into it. We're going to make it to the next stop of this story. We'll see you guys in the next scene.
Nigga!
We head next to a city that's been particularly impacted by fentanyl, Baltimore. When you visit a city like this and talk to the dealers, talk to the people, you come to realize...
It's going to make me sad to see this, bro. It's going to make me real sad to see Baltimore like this, bro. But I already know it's like this, bro. It's so sad. Like, I love the Baltimore Ravens, and I've been to their stadium a couple of times, and I'm also from Baltimore. But, well, not from Baltimore, more like, I'm fairly close to Baltimore. I'm splitting hairs here. I can't say I'm from there, but whatever. Like, there will be literal crackheads outside of the football stadium. Like, and it's just a normal thing. Like, Baltimore has really gone so far downhill to where, like, you could turn the corner one and you'll be in the suburbs, and then turn the corner again and you're in the wire. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, that's really how it is, bro. And it's so crazy to see the transition between, like, oh, normal, hood. So crazy.
Yo, this video's a movie! That's what the people are asking for. That's what the dealers are selling. But in Baltimore, they do something interesting. They mix the fentanyl with horse tranquilizer, making a drug called Trank. And that's where you see the people knotted out, swaying in the wind. It sort of makes a human zombie. Let's hit the streets and see it for ourselves.
Baltimore. Its official motto is the Charm City. But that can be hard to find.
It's so fucked up, but he's not lying, bro. Like, Baltimore is called Charm City, but it's Charm City. It's the least charming place in the world, bro. Like Baltimore is the kind of place where you'll be like, damn, bro, I kind of love it here, as you get robbed. Like, somebody will come rob you as you think you love it here to make you hate it.
Nigga hating ass broadcaster. Hey, what kind of shit is that to say about it?
Like, he's not even hating, though. Like, it's G shit. Like, G shit, bro. Like, Baltimore is fucking... It get wicked out there, bro.
City, dog.
Use litters this place. A decade ago, heroin was the main killer. Now it's the powerful synthetic substance, fentanyl.
The reason I came out here was because I'm an addict. I'm originally from Carroll County, so it was easier to obtain.
Fuck Carroll County, nigga! All my niggas hate Carroll County, bruh! That racist ass cop that pulled me over, that's where he's from.
Drugs at a cheaper price. I was in treatment. I was living out of Frederick at a place called Solid Ground. I was actually 2 years clean. I relapsed, so I came out here with the expectation to continue using it.
How long ago was that you relapsed?
This was exactly April last year. Damn, man. I shoot up, right? Yeah. The only place I can actually go is in my neck. All my veins basically have collapsed or they don't work.
Does it feel like a hole that's almost impossible to get out of?
Oh, definitely. They're trying to, like, mask some kind of pain that they're bearing. But for me, it was losing my 2 children. I lost them about 7 years ago. I signed off my parental rights so they'd have a good life. And I'm glad I did, because I ended up going to jail for 2 years, pretty much.
I see you have different things on your skin. Is that from using?
These are scars right here. But, like, right here, that's from, from using drugs.
How much money do you need a day to survive?
I have a $12 a day habit.
How many times a day do you use?
Twice. I use right when I wake up in the morning. Usually I'll save something from the night previous. When you use, you stop feeling the euphoria from it, but you'll still get the call, meaning like you'll still feel that warm sensation, and it's just a temporary cushion of comfortability.
What's the most common drugs to be found around here?
Heroin and crack.
How'd you get to here?
Everybody that ends up here gets stranded here.
Wait, I remember her from another video.
Feel stuck right now?
Almost.
How much money do I need to find drugs around here?
I don't know. It's if you can find them. I mean, not everybody's friendly. It's common.
Is it dangerous being a woman out here?
100%. I've been
yeah, that's why I remember her.
At gunpoint, I've been held hostage 3 times.
And in Baltimore, we meet with a man named Nick, an addiction specialist who literally
spends
his days walking into abandoned buildings looking for people struggling with addiction to invite into treatment and recovery. Let's talk to him and get his perspective on the matter.
What's the odds in staying clean for 30 days, and what's the odds that they are able to get out of the hole that they're in?
I hit up like 300 some people. I'll probably get 2 to 3 people that actually go up off the streets into treatment.
Wow.
Some people will go in for a day or 2, get antsy, leave. Some people will be in there 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. You can watch their whole spirit and being change. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching somebody go from being like Caterpie to Butterfree. You know what I'm saying? Like the Pokemon.
Yeah. Tight shit. I fuck with her. Tight shit.
For the next part of the journey, we head to San Francisco. And there's something different about San Francisco when we are there. Usually, it is a complete madhouse, and it still is to an extent.
Oh my god. That nigga like he's about to Whoa! My god! Nigga, damn! Nigga is hugging his arm. Damn! Look at this nigga, bro. This nigga is gone, cuz. Somebody go call the ambulance. Is that nigga dead? Holy fuck! That nigga's dead.
But it was cleaned up because the week we went there was the week of APEC, which is the week that Asian leaders come to the table and talk business. In particular, Xi Jinping of China, and I think it's interesting that he has seen a cleaned up version of San Francisco, given that it's his Chinese export of fentanyl that's really wreaking havoc on the city. Let's check out that it's his...
He got a real black nose for a Chinese person. That sounds terrible. Oh, that sounds bad. Never mind, bro.
Chinese
No, he has a webtoon nose. Like, you ever seen a webtoon? He got a webtoon kind of nose. Webtoon guy.
A fentanyl that's really wreaking havoc on the city. Let's check out San Francisco.
will draw global leaders from 21 member economies. It's San Francisco's biggest international event in decades.
How you doing? Welcome to San Francisco, brother.
Thank you.
Our area right here in Soma and the Tenderloin really has not changed too much at all, besides the tents being removed. That really, the tents were
Did
the
this
only
street
thing.
used to be covered in tents?
This side of the street over there was covered with tents. I just think that a lot of it has to do with these nonprofits that are making money off of the homeless individuals. So it's
Bruh, that, like, I'm sorry, but if you create a non-profit and then start taking profits, you deserve to go to hell. Like, you deserve to go to the darkest, deepest pit of the bottom of hell. You deserve nothing more, nothing less than hell.
of trying to fix the problem by getting them the substance abuse counseling that they need, they are actually enabling it to manage the problem so they can keep collecting their money. This individual right here is just asleep, nodded out on fentanyl most likely. A lot of these black bags that these individuals are carrying around, those black undiscreet bags, come from this place called the Harm Reduction, the Needle Exchange down on 6th Street. I'll show you guys. They give out a lot of utensils and paraphernalia to drug addicts that are struggling. It doesn't really help them. It's actually enabling them and keeping them in this cycle of using.
No, that's what I mean though, bro, because you're not really making money off these people, bro. Like, these people, like, you're making money off these people, bro. Like you're just saying that you're a non-profit. You're really profiting off of what you're doing. Like, you're really taking advantage of people. You're using people. Don't claim, like, there's a difference. I would rather a corporation say what they're doing than a non-profit pretend to be about the people. I would rather someone can just be honest about who you are. You know?
The thing we came to learn was that nonprofits in cities like San Francisco are handing out pipes, tinfoil, basically the entire kit you need to smoke fentanyl minus the fentanyl itself. And the question is that a good use of our tax dollar? Is that an appropriate solution to this problem?
If you went in there right now without the cameras, you could get whatever supplies you want. You should try that.
Needles and pipes.
You can, for free.
What is it like trying to run a business around here?
My business is adapted. I mean, as you saw, we don't let people in the store. It was a COVID precaution, so pushing people towards the front was a COVID thing. As we've adapted, it turns out to be a really effective way to keep people outside, so there's not a lot of theft. Now, my store has been burglarized. That doesn't keep you protected from being burglarized. Today, obviously, it's a nice clear day, right? So there's been a lot of impact with Apex. And
No, deadass. If you're gonna get robbed, you're gonna get robbed, bro. I just opened up the whole store then.
curiosity mainly lies with the city's inability to keep it clean for any long period of time.
Do you think taxpayer money that's giving out free pipes or free...
The niggas get the whole starter pack. God damn. They get the whole starter pack. Are they supposed to not use it?
Oh
They just
God.
gonna look at it?
How you gonna give somebody a meth starter pack and then be like, why are you doing meth?
Come on, bro.
foils is enabling or helping?
It's ineffective.
Yeah,
It doesn't work. I think I'm past the point of anger. It's sad.
You know, you have so many fentanyl poisonings. Somebody is taking a pill. They think it's Percocet. They think it's Vicodin. They think it's Xanax or something like that.
You think that's from a mission or a shelter?
Correct. Yeah, that's
So
from
someone left their food on the ground.
Correct. They'll get a couple
Favorite part-time streamer and Grim Reaper of ATL.
trays, and then they just don't even want to eat it. I know 3 people that have been poisoned by fentanyl, where they were either doing coke or they thought they were doing Percocets, and it actually had fentanyl in it, and them. It's got
Killed them?
Looking just very debilitated.
My first reaction to seeing needles and pipes being handed out to people that are struggling with addiction by the nonprofits made me angry. But then I considered it from their point of view. According to San Francisco paper, The City Journal, in 2018, San Francisco's Department of Health distributed 4.5 million needles to the city's 22,000 drug users. Initially, I found it shocking that nonprofits...
Wait. 4.5 to 22,000 people. Let's do some quick math here, cause I'm pretty sure that's like that doesn't. That means on average they gave about 200 needles to every one user.
million needles to the city's 22,000.
That means that they gave, I can round it up, but that means they gave, 22. They gave 22 needles. Or they gave about 202 needles to every addict in the city.
Drug users. Initially, I found it shocking that nonprofits would provide drug users with the tools to do the job. However, these harm reduction facilities play a large...
For every one person that came in to get needles, they at least got 202 of them that year.
In minimizing the side effects that come with illicit drug use, especially with blood-borne illnesses like HIV and AIDS. A facility called Insight in Vancouver,
Shout out Magic Johnson!
Canada is one example of this. A 2011 study by the University of British Columbia found that this facility led to a 35% decrease in overdose deaths. One way to think about these harm reduction centers is similar to free condoms that many colleges provide on campus. You know the students are going to have sex, so you might as well stop them from unintended pregnancies. These nonprofits are using the same philosophy with the drug users. You know they're going to do it, you might as well make it clean and stop the spread of disease. Food for thought. Back to the video.
Hey fellas, is there a harm reduction site up here?
They give the needles and the tinfoil right on 6th Street, right?
I've never been to that one.
Oh, okay, where do you go?
I go to 10th Street, 123 10th Street, and they give you like needles, bubbles.
Put like that tin foil?
Foil, pipes, needles.
This type of stuff is littered all over our city.
What is that?
What is that?
These are individual cotton balls that they roll up for the addicts so they can draw the drugs up through it and filter it. This is the type of thing that our tax money is going to, and it's f***ing despicable, man. But this is it right here, the Harm Reduction Center program. It's going to be closed November 14th to 17th. Well, you guys just missed it. So when you go into this harm reduction site, do they give you help or do they just give you needles?
Yeah, they got needles, they got
Let me see those. What are those, the easy touch ones?
they got needles, they got pipes and shit. They got, wipes and shit. They got things you can eat in the canisters. They have hygiene and shit.
How helpful is the clean needles to your life?
They're very helpful.
So we're shooting a documentary. We're just trying to figure out, as far as public health,
They don't do like no counseling or rehab or nothing like that. They
Like,
just
I would say,
provide
they
needles.
just give people needles and then get them out the door.
This is one of the most depressing stories.
what do you guys try to offer the services?
Dude, fuck San Francisco.
20 months.
I would refer you to talk to our medical director.
The thing that I find really odd is every time we talk to the people that are getting funded by the taxpayers, no one wants to talk about it at all. No one wants to be the one that says anything on camera.
I think that they would like to talk on camera, possibly. But you just
set up and look over that.
What you just give her right there? What is that?
Clean
Pipe?
pipe. Yeah.
Pipe?
Yeah.
That is absolutely wild that you would enable this individual when they are struggling with addiction that bad, that you'd give them a pipe like that. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You're not helping the spread of any disease by giving a person a pipe. That is crazy.
It is amazing that you would give someone that is conversating with the air right now, you would give them the right materials to get it high again.
Yeah,
that seems
unethical in so many ways.
If you touch my shit up in there, I'm telling your little ass, you best to get the truck.
Who's she pressing right now?
You're living a very successful...
Who's she pressing right now?
You're living a very successful, happy life now, but at one time you were on the streets in the Tenderloin. I was out here on the...
Nigga tested her demons.
Streets from here, San Jose to Stockton. And I used to be one of these guys out here selling drugs, doing drugs. So I was a part of this lifestyle for almost 20 years. I went in and out of prison for 5 times. I couldn't stay out of the street for more than 90 days. Really? Yes. Congratulations, brother. What was the pivot moment where you switched from, hey, I'm going to be the prison guy and the street guy to the guy you are now? It was in the cell in the level 4 yard in 2019 when I literally got transferred and I was kicking off all kinds of drugs and I sat there and started hallucinating in a way